Hello guys, my name is Marco. So in this video I decided to make an Alice in Wonderland inspired chair. This is something that I really wanted to make. You know, it wasn't because whatever, no. I really wanted to make this, and two reasons why is because one of them, I need a chair so I can sit. Right now I'm sitting on a stool, which is great, but I much prefer a chair. So there's that. And the second thing, I love Alice in Wonderland. Now this didn't came in exactly as the way I wanted to. Like I had a vision, and the result of what I got wasn't really exactly what we wanted to, but I didn't want to scratch this video because I still think it came up pretty okay, pretty good, okay-ish or something like that. So there's that. In order for me to make better videos or to continue making video stuff like that, I need to produce videos that are good, videos that are okay-ish or maybe bad, I don't know, but I still need to be doing something so I can get to like really good at this. So there's that. And also I would like to say this, also, I would like to say this. This is a process of me making this. It's not so much of like how to do it or something like that, because I might be wrong or I might be right. Who knows? So there's that. And this is the process of me making this chair. Also, I would like to say this. You might say this is not an Alice in Wonderland inspired, but it kind of sort of is. But I try to keep it minimalistic so it can look more contempt. That's about it. Yeah. Okay, since we are doing an Alice in Wonderland concept ideal sort of thing, we need to make a cup of tea. Now here's the thing, I don't have tea, but I do have a cup that looks like a teacup, and I'm gonna put coffee on it. So there's that. Now here's the thing, this weekend I went to a thrift store and I found this. It is actually a, decent sized looking chair, but when I saw it, it reminded me of Alice in Wonderland. I was like, oh, I like it, it looks great. It just, in my mind, I was thinking about Alice in Wonderland, and I think this is gonna look really nice. And then I was like, I gotta buy it. So I bought it, and it's in rough shape. There are some nicks and ticks and stuff like that. Also, on the side where the cushion is, where you sit down, it's a lot of stuff in there. But here's the thing, I'm gonna refurbish it. Now I'm gonna reupholster the bottom part, but I'm not gonna take off the one that was already in it. I'm just gonna clean it up and just put a fabric on top of it. Now I have to go to a fabric store and I'm gonna find some colors. Now normally I didn't want to paint the metal part. I have to like paint it. Okay, so why am I doing this? Why am I reposting this chair? Why do I making this? Why am I making sort of this thing? Here's the thing. First of all, I need a chair, okay? Because so when I make my videos, when I'm gonna sit down and talk or whatever, I need a chair for that, because I already have a chair for my computer, but it's a pain in the ass to move that over there. I just want to have a chair so I can sit down, stuff like that. And why am I doing this sort of like, why do I think like Alice in Wonderland stuff like this? Because I'm a huge fan of Alice in Wonderland, and I don't know, I'm just a huge fan of the world and everything like that. Like that to me is very fantasy, and I love fantasy. Also, I wanted to make a video, so why not just film the process of me refurbishing this chair. Okay, so this is I took it apart and then like that it came out with two pieces, which I didn't know. So now what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna get this sandpaper, which is like, it's just sandpaper, but that is very foamy. This is actually for like metal stuff like that. This is something you don't have to do it, but if you want it to look really, really good, then you'll do this. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sand all of these things, especially on places that have like these nicks right here, that have like kind of like scratches, to kind of like smooth those things out. And then when I get done doing this, I'm gonna go ahead and just get a what's it called, a cloth or something like that, put it with water, damp it a little bit, kind of like clean it really good, and then wait until it's dry, and then I'm gonna primer it and paint it white. Okay, so I already have it like all sanded out, and I already put like water in it. Now the thing I didn't have to sand out was this part, because I found out that it was plastic, like a really strong plastic. There's that one, and there's the other one. Now I don't know where I'm gonna put it so I can spray paint it. Obviously one of the things that you should do when you're gonna spray paint this is that you should put a primer on it and then put like the other color you're gonna put in there. But to me, I feel like I just want to paint it, because I already did this before. I painted something else kind of like metalish or something like that, and it came out great. So I'm like, you know what, if I just give it, like, just paint it, I don't know, see how it comes out. Now it's time to create the logo. Now here's the thing, I don't want to make the words Alice in Wonderland. I'm naming it. If you want to, you could do that. You could do whatever logo you want, whatever. So there's that. But I don't want to do that, because I want people to look at it and be like, man, this looks like it belongs in either Alice in Wonderland or belongs here. So, you know, start conversation or something, like, I don't know. I just feel like I don't want to do that. And also, it's going to be very enticing and stuff like that. And I just want it to look very concept art like or something like that. I don't know. So there's that. But here's the thing. So the logo I came up with is that I came up with the Queen of Hearts soldiers. If you guys don't know her, the soldier of Queen of Hearts are the cars that walk around, the soldiers that like are the eights of spades, the heart, the diamonds, and all that stuff. So I decided to get all those 4 symbols, put them on the edge of it, and then on the bottom of that I will put the Mad Hatter like square little logo he has on his hat, which is the 10-6 or 10 slashes, whatever. So there's that. So I tried using this, which is a blue tape, and I did cut out the design and I pasted it in there. I spray painted, and it did not work because it kind of sort of bleed out from the edges, and I didn't like it. It looked very like rough, and it sucks. So now I went to phase 2. So the thing that I got was this right here is a it's a decal sheet. I got some left over. I believe they also sell some at dollar store. They should look like this, but I don't know how good this one is, so I not taking a chance for that. Yes, there are many different colors of it, but I only have one. So what I did is that I cut out a piece of this, and also 2 more pieces. This from Mad Hatter. This is for the soldiers from Queen of Hearts. So yeah, so that's what I did. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to and also, if you guys don't know what decal sheets are or whatever, it's basically there's like these things that they come with different colors and texture and whatever, and then you can just peel them off and you can paste them. It's kind of like a stick or something like that, you know. Okay, so these are the symbols, you know, I'm gonna put. This is part of my logo and stuff like that. Okay, so the first one I'm gonna be putting is this one, which I'm just gonna grab this tape right here, this like the blue tape, and you can use any cheap tape. Here's the cheap tape. I put the logo on the opposite side. Now I'm gonna go ahead and peel this thing off, and it reveals the logo. So now I'm gonna go ahead and align it right here, press on it, and then I'm just gonna remove it very slowly, just like that. Everything is already glued in there. Now this font that I did, I actually drew it out with this. Okay, so now that I'm done with this, now it's time for me to go outside and spray paint it with some this clear. Okay, so now I'm gonna reposter this. Now, before I get started, I would like to say this. I'm not an expert at this. I don't know nothing about repostering, like, you know, anything, sofas or anything like that. I'm not an expert. I'm just a person that wants to make something, and that's about it. So I would recommend going online and searching for how to reposter stuff. They might give you a better explanation than me. Now this is what I'm going to be repostering. This is how it looks like. This is the fabric that I'm going to be using. It's a light gray fabric. I think that's going to look great with the white. Now I already cut out a piece of this fabric to put it right here. Now I would like to say one thing about fabric. When it comes to fabric, there's many different types and all that stuff. This fabric I got is the stretchy one from the sides and also from the top, because I'm not gonna be stitching or anything like that, because I know that will take me forever, and also I don't know how to sew, so I'm just gonna use one. And the staples that I'm gonna be using is this one. This is how I'm gonna put it up there. This is a staple gun. You can also use a nail gun, like we use that, or you can just use a regular pair of, you know, this. If you're a person that is not really, reupholstering, doesn't know stuff like that, I would recommend this just to practice. Okay, so now I got done reupholstering this, which it came out looking pretty damn good for my first try, because I've never tried to reupholster something. Actually, sort of my first try, because I did try with something else. So this is how it came out. This is gonna be the front part where your legs go, and the back where your whatever part of the chair goes. Now this is how it came out. It came out pretty good. There is still some little pieces on the side, because it was very hard to reupholster this, and this is how the back looked like. So now the way that I did this, okay, I will put a link in the description to a video that's a really short video that will kind of like help you reupholster stuff. So there's that. So what I did is that I stapled this part of it, fabric, cut out the excess, and then I stretched it really wide over to this side, cut out, stapled this side, cut the excess. Then I did the same thing with this side, stretched them all out, stapled them. Now when it came to the corners, which are very hard, I just grabbed one piece, I stretch it as much as I can, I stapled it, and then I kind of like fold them, and then I stapled those things. And I did the same thing with all four corners, so I thought that was pretty cool, and that's exactly what I did. Now, I think it came out pretty good from my sort of first try or something like that. I will put a video in the description. Hope you guys help if you guys want to start do that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on the chair, and I'm going to show you guys how this chair it's really going to look like. Okay, so there's this one thing that I did to the chair that I forgot to mention. As I was putting it all together, I realized that I forgot to show you guys. So this is one of the things that I did. But here's the thing, it didn't come out exactly the way I wanted to. It actually came out kind of like really bad. But I'm still gonna show you guys, because I will fix it, but later on. But I just want to get this video done. So I added this right here. If you guys see that, that's like a strip of like purple. I was gonna put it right here, but I ended up doing it right here. And this was a blue one, and then also that one, and this one also has the same thing. The reason why I add this is because this is supposed to resemble the cat from Alice in Wonderland, and this is Alice's shirt. I just wanted to make that small little subtlety. It didn't come out exactly I wanted to. I will fix it up later. Also, this one right here is missing one of these, and I just realized that, but it's okay because I have another chair like this that I can just remove this. So yeah.